course, because I didn't have my camera on before I started OBS, OBS is like, yeah, we're gonna now shrink your camera to a tiny little corner.
Oh yeah.
So I have to do this. I have to deactivate and reactivate for it to actually be the correct size. So yeah, someone want to explain to Alex what happened since he fell asleep?
We got led to this hunter, ranger, whatever they are, by their dog. Conveniently, being able to talk the dog to the dog meant that I didn't have to do a bunch of checks.
Yeah.
First time, got it.
Proceeded to debate how to heal the guy before I confirmed that Bryce would allow me to use battle medicine outside of battle, technically. And I proceed to just heal him by a massive amount, but a troll is approaching.
And it's raining lightly.
And we're being told that we need to kill the troll, and the guy mentioned that it's weak to fire and acid.
Cool, because we
But
totally
that
have access to that.
Specifically, he said that it prevents the regeneration. And yes, we do have access to that damage type.
Oh yeah, we have Alchemist Fire.
And a druid.
And we also have an Alchemist.
Yeah, we have
an
a
alchemist.
druid. We
do
have
both
an
those.
alchemist.
Literally.
Also,
Yeah.
just for reference, the Saint Bernard is not what the actual animal looks like.
Assume it's a Mastiff.
Or Mastiff or whatever it is. It is.
That's Saint Bernard.
He's much more of a mangy animal. The problem is that he's level 6. They only have stats for him being level 6.
That's
He's not supposed to be level
Hubris.
6 right now.
No, he's only level 1. So, rather than trying to recreate the creature with level 1, I just pulled out the actual monster it's based on. So, the dog's image will change at a later point.
Eventually,
Eventually.
bring out the dancing lobsters.
Just like eventually, I will upgrade us to Foundry 14.
you know, I accept that being our mochi.
See, you're not on Mochi because you fell asleep and fell off.
Yeah, I accept this.
Also, I realized I didn't do any shout-outs about the fact we're live.
We're live.
We're alive!
I did my
God,
part. I yelled
there
at the
again.
window.
Good job. So yeah, I rolled your initiative for you, Alex, because I wanted you to at least
That
be
makes sense.
in initiative.
I rolled great.
Yeah,
I see.
yeah. It's because I rolled for you.
Again, I accept all these pains. Yeah, we'll not fight. Let's not argue.
And
I was not
let's see.
conscious enough to argue when it was happening.
No, you are not. Use.
Okay, the troll can't cover 65 feet in 3 actions. Well, in 2 actions.
much are you willing to bet your character's life on
Uh,
I did it again. I did it again. Oh my gosh.
What did you do again?
So, I I went to go shout out Bryce's channel. I think it was last week on Twitter, and I accidentally put my own Twitch instead.
I noticed that.
good job.
Like, there's a retarded person
I
opening my
am going
account,
to
and-
move Lena to there because for some reason Lena was underneath Akundayo.
That's fine. Basically, I was gonna give a chance to be where would you actually have been standing when the troll
Right.
shows up? Because I kind of just
would
dropped
probably
everyone
sit
in here.
Right next to him. I did specifically note that I would have Kitty
On guard.
lean towards where the source was.
Yeah.
And Laylee very specifically noted being directly between Lena and the troll to try and take the front, so that's probably about right for the two of them.
Mm-hmm.
I should have all my weapons sheathed, including shields.
So
let me make sure. Okay, I already applied rage.
we're missing someone though. Where's Lindsay?
Right, Lindsay is supposed to be here.
Let's see here.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Wait, what the? Why did I drop the full?
The party's
party.
here. Woohoo!
No, I'm trying to drop Lindsay and it. Oh, I know. Hold on. Wrong display.
I forgot I forced an elixir of life down his throat.
So she needs leveled.
Yeah. Yeah, she probably
We should
does.
level her.
She should be kept the same level as the party, right?
Yeah, for now. Someone want to
Do
level
you
her
care
really
if I
fast?
just quickly level her.
Go ahead.
I don't care. Like,
There are.
your best.
Let me
Would take
check
far too
something here
long.
because there are some things that she is supposed to be able to just get, but like I think it's specific spells. She'll eventually learn Phantasmal Protagonist, Transcribe Conflict, and Word of Revision. But those are spell 3, 4, and 6, which I don't think she can. We're worrying about level 3 spells yet. So,
No.
other than that, yeah, it's kind of whatever. They do have a list.
Care-
They do have a list of spells that they recommend her having it by 7th level. In her 7th level character sheet, but to a degree, like it is also suggested like that if you want the PCs should want to level them, then you can when you're journeying with them. See, where'd that say? 'Cause that's the story. What was that line? Adventuring. First encounter, she already knows these spells. She's willing to teach you as long as she is friendly. Lindsay encourages the PCs to establish a kingdom. Let's see here. Yeah, I think it was like in the beginning of the book, basically it says like, if the PCs want to level these characters, let them.
Fair enough.
Yep. Companions who join PCs don't need to accompany our encounter, be held back, in reserve to guard a campsite, left to perform downtime activities, serve Leaves Kingdom, so on. Times make sense to follow. If you allow this, you'll want to adjust encounters to account for increased party stuff. Increased party. Yeah. The statistics were built using rules for character creation, not for NPCs. Such a group takes a shine. The NPC can level up the party along as if they were a PC. Such a case, the choices you and your players make for the NPC take precedence over the higher level stats given for a companion.
Alright. I love how I have a light precipitation debuff.
By the way, I rolled her initiative. She's low in initiative. Midway. Feel free to start the combat while I level her.
She's after me.
There's not an artist dedication, is there?
Hold on. I don't think so. I'm going to do this. It's the ownership.
Actually, here's a question. Given that she is not an actual player character, do you want me to skip the free archetype?
You can still have it for her if you want.
Okay.
Sure. If you also want Sean, everyone can see this right now. There's a in the actors. There's a level 7 copy of her. There should be somewhere. Yeah. You can take a look at that and kind of see what the book's idea of how they were going to have her level is. So. Oh, there it is. The dog is not part of the troll.
What?
Apparently it is.
Dog was mad at me for bringing the master back, apparently.
Okay. Anyways, Laylee, you're up first.
Hold up. 1 second. I need to check spells. What is range of Divine Lance? 60 feet! Yay! Because I don't want to pull a Mitplit Cave and run into an enemy I'm not sure of outside of being a troll. That'd be 2 spells. How many? It's 2 actions to ready an action, isn't it?
2 actions to ready 1 action, yes.
Okay.
Well, it's... I have to double check because it might be
Then reaction to do the
number of
thing,
actions
like,
plus 1. This might be what it is.
That would sound right.
Ready. You prepare to use an action that will occur outside your turn. Choose a single action or free action you can use and designate a trigger. So it has to be a single action ability.
Yeah, because I was just debating, since it's 60 feet away, if it has normal movement, it should take at least 2 it should take 2 to 3 strides before he gets to me, and if I just run at it, then... Oh. Keeping us far away from the injured person. Well, no, I guess it's not injured anymore. Screw it, we're all about bad decisions. Kidding. My character's all about bad decisions at this point. As a joke. I forgot to draw a weapon. Gosh dang it. I'll have this drawn. And then I'm going to do sudden charge, which I'm trying to find out where my movement was. 40 feet. Which doesn't matter too much. And go to about here. Sudden charge lets me attack at the end of it. Do this, do that, do this. Good job, me. Good job. And
Okay.
then just one more attack, I guess. And I'm gonna cry if I... Okay, that should... Oh, wow. I guess it was only +4. That's right. Okay, well, I suck at swinging a glaive, so that's my turn. I should have cast shield. Oh well, hindsight's 2020. Should still be in range of
Alright.
things.
Sorry, I'm trying to see which playlist I have playing currently to kill it, because the music's not great right now.
Ooh. Ooh.
There we go. Alright. Well, it is
And then
Troll's
I'll
turn.
instantly regret my decision. I'm betting.
Yep.
I was. Hopefully this thing doesn't hit too hard. You know what? Actually,
It's
no.
just a troll.
It's just a troll. As
Prepare to
late-
die.
To be fair, unless it has reach, which it might, it still does have to do one movement.
It's a large creature. It could.
It could.
There we go.
If my understanding of tabletop RPGs.
That's why I was like, I'm not gonna
Makes
discount
sense.
the possibility, but if it doesn't,
It just swipes at you.
let's go. That would have hit old Laylee.
That's why you wear good armor.
It swipes again.
Yeah.
It crits.
That's probably not a nat 20.
Ah! I'm about to ask, but no, that probably isn't. If I get a +9 on my, well, no, that. Shit.
And
Well-
it's gonna swipe a third time.
I swear. if it
Are
gets
you
a 15
fucking kidding me?
How does it get
There's
a
the
critical
nat
hit by
20.
+7? Wait, how does it get a how does it get a crit? Oh no, that's not 20.
That's the nat 20. Which means...
Well, the other one was probably a nat 20 then, because it's was it -4 or -5? It's probably -5. So it's a 19.
So it's agile. So this is currently at -8, got 26. Means
I'm gonna
it
say
has a
this now.
+14 to hit base.
I'm gonna say this now. I think this is the second time. I literally quoted the other time being why I shouldn't charge in again. That I've been crit to death
Also-
on a medium Battlestar.
You're lucky this is the third hit.
Oh, why?
Oh,
Oh, because it can't, like, kill me afterward?
we'll see what the crit roll is, but
21 damage seems potentially likely since the first crit damage was 34.
Yeah.
That's 2d8. Oh, that's
I still
-3.
go down, but... Oh, why am I an idiot every single time I am... I don't know, it's fine.
The
oh,
worst part is, that puts you straight to dying too.
Because it was a crit.
yep.
Shit. At least
That's
I
the
got
troll's
critical.
turn.
Well, you got this, Dawn.
How are you the tank, right?
I am next in line to be a tank.
Okay.
Ours AC's above 20, right? Oh,
Okay, 80 feet
God. I
away.
can't believe I just got double crit. Because that was what, a 9? No, that was, I'm pretty sure that was
Right.
either a 19 or a double nat 20s.
I am not gonna try to figure out spells right now. She's just gonna have the same spells for the moment.
That's fine.
I should have just
We
waited.
have more important things to worry about.
Sorry.
I'm gonna-
That was a double nat 20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was like looking
Oh.
at it, as soon as he said agile, I'm like, I think that's a double
Yeah.
nat 20.
Didn't have to be, but it was.
Yeah, it was a double nat 20. It's got a plus 14 to hit.
Yeah. Which, to be fair, means it could technically crit me at a 19, both first and second attacks. Just,
Okay. Here we go.
the luck to get double nat 20 is kind of crazy.
Alright, I have.
It means that
25.
realistically, the first one missing was pretty lucky for you.
That
though.
one
It
was
was.
pretty lucky.
That was a
And then it's
natural
like, whoa,
3.
whoa, 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 whoa. What do you mean we missed on the first attack? Double crit that. Double crit that. Oh gosh. The crits
Okay.
give and the crits take away.
Quick alchemy. Actually, wait. Yeah, whatever. Quick alchemy. Hey, look,
Weird.
an alchemist fire.
How did I find this
I have it
version of
targeted?
Troll?
Yeah, I have it targeted.
Oh, this specific version of Troll does not line up with the one that's listed out on Nethys. Somehow I actually found the old version of it.
Did you find the OG troll and not the remaster troll?
Be happy it's the OG Troll, not the remaster one.
Oh,
Huh.
dang. That's abnormal.
Oh, also in case.
Oh.
Well, that probably doesn't matter. But, so, I believe, yeah, it only does splash damage to the target, right?
It does splash damage in the area. Splash is
But
Unless you make
around
A
it.
miss.
do so.
his point is with him being able to make it still do splash damage.
Yeah.
On the miss.
Well, no. Hold on. What the hell was it called? 'Cause I should have.
You have the ability to pick if it hits your only targets or not.
Okay, yeah, I wanted to make sure. Okay, it'll only hit the target.
Because
Okay, roll the splash for me.
Do anyway.
It would have been so nice, but
Yeah,
we're
it
able
would've
to.
been.
2 damage is 2 damage, and it's fire damage.
Why was that
I-
public?
It is so far away.
I should have only taken the 2 damage, not. He did miss.
Well,
That's why I'm saying, wish that hadn't been fully public.
I mean, to a degree, we're supposed to be able to figure out vulnerabilities, but
not that blatantly. Yeah.
yeah. I know Foundry has settings for that.
Yeah, I thought I had some of those settings set, but
It took damage.
it took a lot of damage.
It did.
It seemed to recoil away from said damage.
Even though it was just splashed on it.
The doggo. Who's leads an initiative for some reason.
It's an active fighter right now.
I'm surprised it doesn't count as a
Million.
Because it's
Minion
not
for-
set as a minion right now. I think I rolled it in, but it's supposed to be... I think it's supposed to be a minion, but... I think it's not considered one yet in terms of story.
Weird.
It's a weird... This starting part is a bit weird to begin with. Speaking of minions, can you stop scrounging?
That's her free action every turn.
Scrounge. doesn't mean the dog's gonna do much. It's gonna. It. In fact, I'm gonna. Can I just remove it from the? How do I? Just remove him. I'll just have the dog move if. Ekundayo. So
I haven't fully decided what I'm doing because
you were leveling.
no, because Laylee went and
Did
why
that?
does it just say dead for Laylee when you scroll over?
'Cause that's the one
So it
from
says
the-
unconscious,
for
and then
players.
the secondary header says dead.
Yeah,
Because I have that. I have like
the secondary one just does not account for
yeah.
PC versus.
I have to double check
PC.
what's giving me the secondary one because
But no, I'm looking at the 65 feet away.
Yeah.
yeah.
I cannot
saw
heal you this round,
That's
and therefore it's just a bad idea to go towards you at all.
yeah.
Now it's like, oh god, Don looked close. The logical plan is for me to get in closer.
Just an
But I don't want to be
idiot
on
today.
Mochi, and Mochi's over there.
I'm just. My brain knew it was a bad idea. I did it anyway because I'm like, surely I'll get a hit in,
No.
and then won't get double crit because I have 55 effective HP.
Yeah, I mean the double crit was the very unfortunate part about all that.
Like if it was like one crit, normal hit, miss, I could have tanked the normal hit on that second hit. I could have, and then gotten out. And I was like, okay, he crit me once. That's unfortunate.
I did my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Runic body.
Just moved up to Kitty, did runic body.
I can either do damage or I can get up closer. But I can't do both.
Do we lose Dawn this day?
I could technically do both if I don't want to.
We may lose Laylee either way, but do we lose Dawn this day?
I'm gonna have going to command Mochi, move here, spend an action to get onto Mochi. I have Mochi take its second stride.
See, this is where having that longbow would be nice.
I have a short bow. I
What?
could have shot it.
The only reason this is being done is to protect Dawn.
And I guess I draw my shield because that's all 3 actions.
Can we reasonably say that the shield would have been drawn at least, given we were
I don't keep it drawn.
able to know beforehand that there was sounds of something approaching, and it was even said beforehand it was a troll?
I'd appreciate it.
Because I'm pretty sure that Alex would have said that he was pulling out his shield and weapon.
Yes, I'd be
Prior.
fine with that.
If
There
he
were
was
you had like a minute before the troll appeared, so you had a minute. You had time to have been prepared.
Definitely have my shield out. I wouldn't have my other weapon out because I don't know which one I want and I have quick draw anyways. So yeah, ray shield. At that point I probably would have been on Mochi, but you know, I paid my price.
Yeah, your price for falling asleep was you weren't on Mochi.
You're Mochi. Yeah, that's my price. I paid that.
All right, Lindsay's turn.
Yeah, because you raised it. Who's playing Lindsay? Is that gonna be me?
You could be me. I don't have like her. I assume she's going to inspire courage. Is one of the things I would do. What's the range on that is huge, isn't it? 6 foot? Yeah.
60.
She could technically do that and move up some. I don't know what to do with the third action.
I don't know what the range on Soothe
It's
is.
logical she might have her short bow equipped instead of a rapier, but
30 feet.
apparently her short bow's not even in her inventory.
Uh,
It's dropped.
it was. She should have that short bow. I don't know why it's not there.
I'm gonna hit pick up.
That doesn't count as anything. She should have had that. I don't know. Again, I don't know why.
If you have it equipped is another story.
I would think that she would have had it out when troll.
Yeah,
Mhm.
equipped bow, not rapier. I think move 30
Yeah.
feet towards dawn,
Just-
inspire courage, shoot bow.
Doesn't need to move towards dawn at all.
Fair.
Inspire
Maybe.
courage.
With 60 foot, it hits
True
everyone.
strike.
True strike, right? True strike.
And then
Yeah,
bow.
because true strike effectively is just
Advantage.
advantage for the cost of a spell rank.
Courage on both of my creatures. Both things I control. And Lindsay herself. Because the +1 doesn't matter.
What an advantage.
Hooray.
That's just funny.
1819. Yes. Totally good advantage.
So
Which to choose.
it seems like for the most part today is a high rolls game.
Yeah. Yeah. I was the guinea pig, I know. Fine though.
I quietly raise my hand and go, is 5 or 4 low high?
I said for the most part.
I mean, there was the 3 that the troll started with.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, Laylee would be dead.
Dead, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this will be interesting because Ekundeo is only a level 1 character.
He's gonna totally do tons of damage.
Yeah, that seems like a strange choice, but
Shh. Let's see
no
here.
wonder he was lying there bleeding out.
Yeah.
Also, that means I just healed like 3 times his HP. Lena just walked up. Okay, this might not fix it fully, but let me just patch you up. And he's just like, the wound disappeared.
Pretty much. Okay, first thing he's going to do. Where's my actions? There we go. He's going to hunt prey. Of course, on the
On-
troll.
Laylee?
Did it put it on Laylee?
What on
Says
Laylee?
Akundeo level 1 makes Laylee their hunted prey.
Very awkward.
Oh yeah, I'm being hunted right now, huh?
Oh, it's because you're targeted. Hold
Yeah,
on.
Lily is. Does Lily have the eyeball? I don't see the eyeball.
Oh, it's gone now.
Yeah, because I.
Sir, you are being hunted.
There we go.
By the way, don't
My
forget
dead body's
to
being.
put
my
the
undead body's being
There's
courageous anthem on Akundeo as well.
Yeah.
Put it on your characters. Dawn needs to make sure Dawn has it. Either that or I just can't see Dawn's buffs and debuffs for some reason.
So it's on, and then he
Can
then
you
is
really-
going to use Hunted Shot.
Technically, Laylee also has Inspired Courage. Doesn't do anything. Doesn't have it.
Ooh, he's flourishing. I
He
mean,
is.
he's probably gonna miss with both of them, but
So he gets. Well, that's a clear miss.
Ooh, no.
the second one still applies multiple attack penalty.
Yep. Look.
And sadly had a higher total.
Look.
Significantly higher.
I can't help it when it rolls a 2 on the first one, okay?
Got it. And a 12 on the second.
Yep. And for his third action,
He cries. he takes a action to panic.
pretty much, he doesn't have a whole lot else he can do other than take another shot.
Which is basically guaranteed to miss. Actually, depending on the troll's AC, it could be guaranteed to miss, but I think he probably has a chance on an Nat 20. Because I feel like a troll should be easy enough to hit.
Yep. Nope. Weirdly enough, he was at a +0 on that.
Oh, it's agile. Because that rolled melee strike unarmed attack.
Did that roll unarmed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I rolled
What?
a lot.
Doesn't matter. He definitely missed no matter what.
That
But yeah, that's why.
Huh. I clicked the longbow, I swear. It would have been a
Doesn't matter.
-2 on that, so it doesn't matter. Well. He, out of frustration, just throws a punch in the air like, God damn it! It misses everything.
Yeah, he missed the air.
Laylee! Do your rolls, please.
Now this is the point where I ask my DM how mean the DM wants to be. Should I just use my hero point or not?
You succeed.
I mean, you should always wait to use your hero points.
Well, I don't know if I can use my hero point while I'm being beaten to death, or if I need to
When
do
you
that
would
every time.
go to your last level of dying, you can use your hero point at that moment. That's part of the rules.
Okay. Even if it's the troll
Yeah,
proccing
it's
that.
outright in the rules that you can use it
Okay.
the moment you would die in order to get rid of the dying value.
Yes.
Cool. Alright, well there's my turn, I guess.
Yep.
Hi, troll. Healed. You like took fire damage.
No, he did not.
Healed for 20 damage is
He
Oh,
healed for
fine.
0 damage because he took fire damage last turn.
Yep.
It may have only been 2 points of splash damage. That was surprisingly higher than it should have been, but who cares?
No boy.
I knew I'd have to make him move 1 action to move.
Yep. And be happy because yeah, he has an ability to effectively get a third strike for free. So the first strike, probably actually targeting Mochi, because Mochi's a big antelope right there. What's yeah, no. He would target Moji, 100%. Had to double check what his intelligence was.
It'd probably be more wisdom based, but
Eh,
trolls still aren't that dumb.
they aren't that dumb. But it also realizes something with movement is not a good thing either. High speed
We
movement.
all have well,
High
all but one
speed.
of us have movement.
Higher speed movement is
Yeah.
not.
Especially when I could just run away from it and then shoot it with arrows.
A dog needing out.
No, I got time to ban a spammer.
Look, if the whole party dies here, it wouldn't be the first time that I've wiped this troll. 'Cause I know for a fact I've wiped to this troll in the CRPG before.
I see that +9.
And then
It's a +9. A lot of +9.
wow.
Let's go.
And that's its turn.
I wish your raised shield could be applied to Mochi, though.
Take a wild guess.
I get a Cavalier S feat that does that.
You
but,
bomb.
You're gonna alchemist hit fire. Wait, no, you're gonna acid vial.
Incorrect. Alchemist Fire.
Both were possible.
Correct. Both were possible. But now I have a +10 on my strike. And yes, it'll only affect the target.
What? You don't want the splash to hit Laylee?
I appreciate that.
Okay, roll your damage.
And that's why I'm happy that I succeeded, because of that persistent damage.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Wait until he
I can
solves
now
that,
hit
he
it with
just
whatever the
can't
hell I
heal.
want.
He can't heal until he cures it. If he gets rid of it.
Well, yeah, but
I mean, doesn't acid vial have persistent acid damage on it?
I don't actually remember.
Well, time to find out.
I think it does. I think it has more persistent acid damage than regular acid damage. Not more, but its focus is a little more persistent.
Sounds like he needs an acid file too.
Okay, so now I'm going to verify that's only one action. It is. Okay, good. I will now quick bomber. And target the troll again. Huh?
Dread Ampule. Fun.
I don't expect too much.
Nice.
Wow.
So,
I don't
good
expect
job.
too much, and yet I get everything.
We take that. We take that.
That literally on my GM view sat on the edge between the 8 and 20. I'm like, I'm sort of going, which way is it going?
Oh, that's a nice fright too when I'm about to attack.
Whew.
Yes.
All right. Did it automatically
Especially when it's
apply?
right after his turn. That's the nastiest
And
time for frightened.
It did not. Hold on.
Psychic damage.
What are we looking up?
Oh no, you're good. I had to wait for a sec because it didn't auto apply the frightened. I had to manually apply that.
Ah, okay.
third
And then
action, you
last
shield.
action, I shield. My turn is over. You're all
I'm
welcome.
actually gonna move here. And then cast Floating Flame. Right there. It'll
What?
need to make a reflex save.
That was weird.
Hmm.
When you dropped that, again, the GM view, not the stream view. GM view, I hadn't clicked anything. It switched to the actor's pane.
It's odd.
It does succeed.
Oh, still gets half damage. That was a very meh roll.
Okay.
And that was my whole turn.
Haru.
Ooh, I guess action 1, command Mochi to move 1 space closer. Mochi got to support me. You know what? This thing seems to be hurting Mochi, and I don't appreciate that, so it's getting hunted. And then it's getting quick drawed. Yeah, that's pretty great.
What the hell is this?
Well, I have Praise Anthem, it's frightened too.
No, the question is just the sheer number of nat 20s that have happened today.
That's not a 20.
No, that's not 20. It's just the sheer
17.
number of crits
Fair.
that have happened today.
I have a lot of pluses right now, and it has 2 negative. It has a negative.
You had an extra +2, and it's frightened
this big
-2.
number.
So effectively, it was a total of +4 on it.
Yeah, but effective +4, which is a big swing for crits. Well, I guess take 32 damage and 1d6 bleed, persistent bleed.
Doesn't that
Or not.
technically do 2d6 persistent bleed?
No, just 1d6.
It's still a crit.
It is a crit.
Let's see.
Your strike
Strikes
stat
deal
damage a creature.
also deal 1d6 bleed damage, so it would get doubled. Because it applies it to the strike. It's not in addition to the
Well,
strike.
that's not-
I'll hit the double in a sec here. On that.
If Facundo somehow crits and kills this thing, that would be kind of
Well-
hilarious.
It's Lindsay's turn first.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll take it first action is upkeep.
Yeah, sustain, inspire courage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna stick this so that people have it for putting the effect back on, because it auto expires.
he hurt my antelope, he felt the pain.
She's
of
going to
Voxel.
move there, and then do an attack.
Sadly, she can't cast a spell. Well, God, that was
So
a journey
anyways,
to that.
Bryce, are you okay? I feel like I need to pull open the stream.
Oh. Here, let me do this for you. Really? You know what? I started by opening with 2 nat 20s. So,
You did immediately kill
oh.
a PC. Well, not
All
kill,
I'll
but
say is,
knock out.
I mean, not kill, but yeah. All I'll say is the reason why Lindsay was moving forward is actually so that next round she could heal Laylee.
and because it has the persistent fire on it,
Does
it
do
actually dies.
Also bleeding.
Hooray.
It's taking a lot of damage.
Well, the bleed would counteract a little
of
bit
its
of the
healing.
regeneration, but it doesn't actually take out the generation.
But the fire does.
The fire does. And a troll, if it does not have something to counter the regeneration, it actually never dies. You have to have it have its generation turned off in order to die.
To be fair, my floating flame also would have done that in addition to the persistent damage.
Yes. But congrats, guys. You did it.
More importantly, they did it. I just was a punching bag.
You took the crits; those would have hurt.
Oh, I'm
Oh.
I
going
mean,
to...
they did hurt, but not us.
Oh,
Yeah.
hold on. I need to recalculate this fight a little bit before I give out XP because it's splitting it to 64
It's
XP
accounting for
each.
Lindsay.
Lindsay and Akundeo. But it's a level 5 creature. You're all level 3. That's 2 levels above.
While
One.
you're recalculating that,
two
can I
level
go
above.
roll treat wounds on
Yes.
Laylee?
Oh.
I'll just regulate treat wounds.
Also-
it'll take 10 minutes.
Feel free to go look at forest troll versus troll.
Yeah, the forest
Oh.
troll's a little
Meaner.
meaner, but also it's not weak to acid anymore. It's weak to electricity or fire. Well, sorry, it's actually weak to electricity as well. It's deactivated by electricity, but also weak to electricity.
Both of them are weak to electricity. Or weak to fire.
Yeah, they're both weak to fire, but the forest troll is also weak to electricity.
They had to switch what one of the weaknesses was just to troll you.
Okay. It is an 80 XP enemy. for
Not
you guys.
switch, it just gained a new weakness. And then switch the deactivation of regeneration.
Yep. But it also gained a 2-action attack, which actually
Chase prey.
builds on its other ability, Rend.
God damn.
By the
Just-
way,
Chase
I-
Prey is basically your rush attack.
I started with a basic medicine check just to make sure I got some healing in.
Uh-huh.
However, after that, as long as the party doesn't want to move right away, I will go on to do another treat wounds because I have continuous healing. I can do it right away. That way we just spend however long, 20, 30 minutes.
Things of note.
To fully heal.
Yep. Things to note as this happens. A large sack was dropped to the ground, and it has some blue bracers on its arms.
Cool. Hey, Dawn, Lindsay, somebody more magically inclined, can you identify? See if these are magical.
Right now, I am focusing on healing Laylee.
Also, Lena, if you have time, could you, patch Mochi up?
As
Yeah,
Akundeo's
actually, in between, like, I
gonna
would
kinda
heal
hobble up.
Laylee the first bit first, but in between,
Yeah.
definitely doing that for Mochi,
That's fair enough.
because Mochi still gets healing first overall. Like
Mochi
you were
feels better now.
dying, so she did focus on you for a moment,
I'm just like
So,
animal.
but then
Yeah.
animal.
The Mochi was hurt.
yes, the ocean.
Holy shit.
The ocean.
Sorry, I'm trying to realize. I think the thing's not attached to my mic. Yeah, it went to freaking my
job.
web. It went to my webcam.
As a speaker?
Has a microphone and the speaker too, as well.
Well,
but you
yes,
still keep the
your mic
thing
did
going.
sound off, but I just
That should be better.
didn't fully question it because I've heard even good mics just sound bad sometimes.
I've also heard Christian just kind of sound like that over his mic because he was really tired before.
Oh goodness gravy. That also might be why it was so quiet before, because I'm sitting over here talking to my microphone. Meanwhile, the mic's up on top of my monitor.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh gosh, okay, well, let's fix now.
So that Arcana check, is that for the bracers?
Yes, that was a recall knowledge Arcana check.
Based on that recall knowledge, you are not sure what these are.
Fair enough.
But as you're kind of looking at them, examining them, Akundeo comes up and goes, "Huh, those? Well, all of Gragglebeard's minions wear bits of armor like this, though Gragglebeard's the only Reaver I know who's allowed to wear a full set of wyvern hide armor."
Oh, good.
What's the properties of that?
You know
Can
what?
I get
Can I recall knowledge crafting on that?
I was gonna ask, can I get away with a recall knowledge nature for Wyvern Hide while I'm doing the treat wounds? Since it's not a high stress situation.
You're doing it specifically on wyvern hide, Steve? Or both you are?
Yes, basically.
Go ahead. We'll see if it comes out with anything because they're now the keywords there. I can shift what they say to use the roll.
Yeah, I was just picking crafting because it is an item.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
Whereas nature kind of makes sense for something made of a hide. But at the same time, it is an arcana creature, so who knows?
Yeah. Technically, it is supposed to be dragon lore, arcana, or survival. I would give it to you for the nature to try to recall, but
mine could be going off to survival for that matter. Like, I would get one less if it were survival.
well, either way, you don't fully know.
Okay.
Steve, with that roll, you know exactly what wyvern hide is. And a lot of its usages.
Hooray.
Not sure why you didn't recognize it right away.
obviously my recalling of magics is worse than my recalling of crafts.
If anyone wants to look through the sack, I need to figure out how to make a container that you can just look through. It's probably a
Have to
journal
put it in
entry.
Troll.
Put it in the items tab. Potentially.
Yeah, let me
Oh,
see if
no.
I can just add this onto him.
That'd be the easiest thing.
Though now you're making me type all this out. I don't know. Can you see those on him now?
Gold and silver
Yep.
pieces.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, you have a container already on the battlefield. It would make sense they'd be on him in the leather sack that was on him. Unless it's just out in this field.
I'm guessing low grade. Doesn't say. It just says.
Yes, the one that's closest to our level.
Because I went that. Yeah, it's got to be that one.
Boy.
Do.
By the way, Laylee, you do not have the wounded condition.
Just treat wounds. That's right.
You got medicine.
It's not battle medicine, it was full treat wounds, so.
I no longer have that. I no longer have that. However, I do have Hunt Prey because that never goes away.
And
I mean, you
then.
can drop it.
I can drop it. It doesn't
I mean,
matter.
technically, it drops as soon as your target dies. I think.
I don't think anything
So-
technically does it too.
The bracers aren't really an equipable. It just
No.
says they're wyvern hide bracers in the book.
So they're a lore item, not an armor item.
Pretty much.
Equipment
They
item.
don't have any bonuses as a bracer. They are just normal bracers, and normal bracers without anything else really don't do anything.
Yeah. 'Cause I literally
if
just
you need to learn how to become a falconeer, they would probably work well as the bracers for that.
It doesn't say anything about the target being alive or not. No, I just will no longer have them until next daily prep.
there is just a
Unless I designate another creature.
I'm guessing that okay. This is what I'm guessing they're supposed to be. Doing a quick search. Well, nope, that's Discord. And why is Discord on that window? So, bracers of armor don't exist in here anymore. They're now called, let's see, bands of force.
Is the whole party agreed that that we stay long enough to make sure Laylee is healed?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm down for that.
Okay.
I'm-
I'm just gonna go
yeah.
ahead and roll a couple times for that, because it's just how long we're here. You good with that, Bryce?
Yeah, that's fine.
Ooh, I actually failed.
I'll just say they're bands
Oh.
of force because they're wyvern leather bracers, so I would think they'd be something.
Nothing on a failures. That's fine.
Yeah, you
Lily
think they'd
falls
be,
unconscious again.
formerly braces of armor, but now bands of force.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense.
This is
Only
the
these
third
ones
time
are
I've
wyvern
heard.
hide made.
Their bracers have missile deflection, clearly.
So they're blue.
How much more healing do you need still?
Woody.
Alright, still going expert.
That's probably the best I would describe them as because, yeah.
That is so close. That's 40 minutes.
They're just blue, not because it's just a different type of leather, so it doesn't get any.
Hurt you. I'll hero point that one.
I was gonna say, I was like, well, if I hadn't
Wow,
been healed,
really? It is better. Have a very good chance of succeeding at expert. Like just
Wyvern
need to roll a
hide.
10.
Let's see. It is acts as dragon hide. Effectively.
Hmm. Oh.
Alright.
That's a success.
A
Barely.
9 is
Yay.
the exact spot, so it works.
Nice.
You're good.
Let's go. Layla's gonna just kind of like.
Likes to.
You know what's ironic? So, I have continuous healing, which means that I can just keep going 10-minute segments for each one.
Mm-hmm.
It took exactly 7 tries, so it took 70 minutes. It took 10 minutes more than... Well, it took the exact amount of time if I did it twice without that. And I succeeded a total of twice. So I just failed for every single one of the bonus rolls for continuous healing. Mind you, on a 9 I succeed. I failed 5 times in a row.
Yeah. Unfortunate. I mean, it's better than running up, double missing, and getting crit.
Actually, no, correction.
That was pretty rough.
I failed 4 times, 3 in a row. I forgot to account for the fact that my first heal was just a basic one.
Huh.
So, still, that's bad luck.
So effectively, wyvern hide gets treated as dragon hide. From what I'm seeing. The hide and scale of a dragon can be used to craft any item normally made of original leather or hide. Dragon hide varies in color and texture depending on the dragon came from due to resiliency. Can also be used to craft armor usually made out of metal plates, such as breastplate, half plate, full plate, allowing such armor to be made without metal. Dragon hide objects are immune to 1 damage type depending on the tradition associated with the dragon.
Good for the armor.
So considering that this is very specifically listed as blue, I'm going to go look at the legacy info on this. So these are effectively blue dragon hide bracers, which dragon hide objects are immune to 1 damage type depending on the type of dragon. See, I saw a Reddit post people saying that no, you can't make dragon hide bracers of armor because they're not armor. But yet the description here straight says you can craft an item normally made out of leather or hide, and bracers are normally crafted out of leather or hide.
But also metal, which the bands of force are now made out of metal.
Yeah,
So
it's
it doesn't really matter. You can do either one, either Legacy or the new one.
yeah. It's weird because it doesn't actually say like it just says that they're blue wyvern hide armor or wyvern hide bracers. So the rules are weird on this.
Yeah, that's weird.
Like, if they're just normal wyvern hide bracers, then they're just bracers that don't really do anything other than marking that
They're made of wyvern hide.
Alright.
Yeah.
they're
Like, it'd be
marking that
nice if
he's
they
a
gave-
subordinate of that one particular.
Yes. It is not a full set of armor, so it does not count towards the
It might be the, hey, if you continue into this, you can get a full set of armor.
Yeah.
Set
with
piece.
blue specifically being resistance to electricity.
Yep, because that would be Storm Crown Dragon related.
Though with the new rules, it's based on arcane, divine, occult, and primal. So, but
So a new troll wearing an old blue wyvern hide set.
that was the old troll. It was
Yeah,
a
what
like
I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if we had a new one wearing the old set,
yeah. Things
then
are
it would have a weakness and resistance to electric.
yes. Yeah, it's just weird that it's just listed as just the bracers. So it's like they're I'm going to say they're bracers of force just cuz I'm going to roll with that, but I think technically they aren't supposed to do anything. They're just dragon hide or wyvern hide bracers. But I'll roll from being this type of armor and just why not?
Like, if you want to make him a cheaper item level, this Bracers of Missile Deflection is a lower item level. But that's
True,
fair.
because Bands of Force is level 8.
And Missile Deflection's 2.
Yeah, we could do that.
Or you can just have as a set piece of, hey, if you keep going down this quest line, you'll get a full armor. So, which is nice.
I mean, that kind of is the whole idea that later you will go down the full quest line if you want to.
Missile Deflection's item level 3, but yeah, that's still not insane.
Huh, okay.
Lower level.
Plates made from durable dawn silver. Yeah, it's like they kind of bracers are weird. They're all really like the specific bracers are all higher level.
Yeah, it is really interesting.
That hand equipment is all high level. Yeah.
Yeah, the Missile Deflection is the lowest one. Or the base Missile Deflection. Obviously, the other one is level 9.
Yeah. So the way the way this is written is it just says, if I get to the right page because I keep flipping into Amari's section. Oh, one more page turn. It first says, let the PCs know that while unarmed, he wears a pair of distinctive blue leather bracers. And the blue leather bracers he's wearing can be identified to be made from wyvern hide. That's all. That's basically all it says. So I guess they're not meant to actually do anything because it also wasn't taken into account for armor on the troll itself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're just supposed to be
So yeah, they're just gloves, basically.
a hint that, hey, if you keep helping us, you'll
Yeah.
get
Hint of
some
what
sort
might be
dragon
coming up.
armor.
Yep. So, no gloves other than they're just there. They're made of blue dragon hide. Or wyvern hide, specifically.
So now I have a question. Since the troll is large, these are bracers on the troll, correct?
Yes.
Would it be the proper size to like fit over my thigh as an accessory? Since it clearly doesn't do anything, it's just blue.
It might be a little big.
It's very big on me.
I vote we take them, and I may craft with them later.
Well, I'm down with taking them.
Oh, God. My Discord's on the wrong screen. I keep hitting it. No. Luckily, it was just in
+1 light hammer?
in a Discord that was just showing people streaming, which, once again, that one decided not to ping that I was live for some reason. Mind, I'm pretty certain that bot hates me, so. Oh, it's in Allie's Discord, and I have seen it multiple times not ping that I've gone live.
Hmm.
So I just think the bot that she's using is just hates me. So yeah. Anyway, what do you guys want to do now? You got some options.
I vote we talk to the person we just saved and ask more information about the people who apparently wear blue bracers on trolls.
Well, I've heard of hide bracers, no less.
I'm apparently spending over an hour concentrating on fixing
Healing.
up Laylee's wounds, sitting there going, oh, I think wow, it really got ya.
Yep.
As you
That
then
is it.
accidentally make the wound worse.
Well, I avoided that because I used my hero point. I should have just let it happen. I'd healed them enough at that point; it would have been fine.
Would have been funny. Now, see, what makes it funny is when it happens as you're trying to bring them back, and it that's where your failure happens. You gave them an extra wounded level instead.
Or worst case,
I
kill
mean,
them.
Yeah, if they've already used up their hero points and they're on their final one, and you're trying to stabilize them, you can absolutely kill them.
When you ask about that, he basically says, "Well, this troll used to be a member of a band led by a dangerous hill giant named Gragglebeard. I've been hunting him, trying to hunt him down because he's a. Let's see here. His Reaver's been moving through the wilds of the River Kingdoms in years, targeting a lot of small isolated settlements. They attacked my village of Bristol Hill, and I was the only one who survived. Of course, they couldn't let that be, and tried to hunt me down. But make no mistake, I mean to make them pay.
You're saying that you expect to make these pay?
You've got a problem with that?
I just wish you luck. Lena is not hiding that she does not believe he's strong enough to do that currently.
We could always use. We could always. My brain is dying.
Look,
Wait.
other than the your brain is dying part, that can all be in character because you can stutter and then go, ah! Because I accidentally pricked you.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Honestly, you were just knocked cold completely and then brought back from the brink. The your brain is dying could be completely accurate too.
Yeah.
Well,
That could all be in character.
you said used to be, as in this troll used to be part of this hill giant. You said it's warband or group, whatever you called it. Like, was it not part of them when it attacked you, or did you like chase it away, or did it chase you away?
Double checking something here. Why does it not say why? Well, from what I could tell, this troll might have been kicked out of the band. I don't know for sure. It's been operating solo for a little while. Tracked it down and after it attacked a caravan, which is where I met Dog here.
Dog barks at that.
I understand the bark.
Yeah, of course you do. And we followed it after, trying to see if we could find a trail to where Gragglebeard and his band currently are. And, well, you saw the results of that.
Very much obviously this is out of character, but the dog said he wants to be named Eduardo.
Oh gosh. That's funny. Oh gosh.
So, what else you guys want to do or ask?
I mean, I will note that if there are trolls around here, we're probably gonna need to clear them out eventually if we're gonna make a kingdom here.
Make a kingdom? What?
I mean, we've been given a charter to start a small kingdom here.
You lot have? That's
Yeah, after clearing out the Stag Lord.
okay then. That's
Looks like we got a new target. Beard or whatever his name is.
Mm-hmm.
I will now be referring to the hill giant as Big Grape.
You don't know he's a
I-
hill giant.
See,
I said it was a hill giant.
Yeah,
Uh,
the
do
character
know it's
told
hill
me. So.
Well, looks like we got giants to deal with. Hooray.
Sounds like a giant problem.
Yeah, it'd be a giant problem for our kingdom too.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Everyone's big to me. Well, not him, pointing at Haru.
That to say.
Yeah, short shanks.
Or Lindsay over there.
I forget. Is one of you a gnome?
Yes. One of us is a gnome, but which one?
Well, for a second, I was like, wait, you're all halfling. Wait, no, one of you's a gnome.
Yes. Alex is even smaller than the rest of us.
The shorty, short,
Yeah,
big
but
short.
he got the brilliantly colored hair and eyebrows.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it just looks like a redhead to me.
As long as he's not a stepchild.
I mean, he's got no soul.
At least I'm alive.
Yeah, you weren't even close to death.
Oh, we should probably loot the corpse.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of busy. Pulls another.
Loot the corpse. Alright, go pieces. Go to
Yes,
party
we
sheet.
understand. Alex, you are a loot
Pieces go to
goblin.
party sheet. I'm a loot gnome.
No.
Coco, you're... Get out from underneath there, Coco.
Hunter's bait item do.
It is a
Talisman?
talisman.
Oh,
It is a single-use
large,
item.
though.
Do we know what it is? Or do we have to identify it?
I would just say you probably know what it is.
Common enough.
Yeah. The stack of things on this troll. No, of the statuses.
There's Bane large.
Cool, if you get attacked by a hidden or undetected enemy, you can use it to figure out where they are. Have them observed.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to be trained in survival to use it.
Oh no.
Is that?
The bigger question is, since it's specifically large, does it have to be affixed to large armor?
I think it's only large because it got put on him.
I think so too.
Probably is the same true for the hammer and kukri.
Yeah, because they were actually in a sack of like things he just picked up, so they aren't actually large.
Okay, I can change
While
size
I'm
to
working
medium.
on curing your wounds, Laylee, you should probably check if any of the items that we don't expect to be magical in there are magical.
I will cast Detect Magic. And do the same thing we did before.
Well, I know the hammer definitely going to be magical.
Yeah, basically the only magical item seems to be the hammer because it's a +1. And then there's like
Gotta make sure.
just
The
some
hunter's
garbage,
base.
like bits of armor and other junk in there.
The hunter's spade and the hammer are magical.
And I'm sure the kukri being cold iron has no bearing on this campaign.
Totally not. Totally not.
Red are the 2 cold iron things.
Yeah, that's just coincidence. It's just a way to make them worth more, because we can sell that kukri for quite a bit. It's a 44 gold piece item.
Oh yeah. We could also sell the hammer for a decent bit too.
Not after you take off the +1 to put it on
Fact.
something more useful.
Can you I have an actual like rules question. Can you take +1s off of weapons onto armor, or is it just weapons to weapons? Armor
Weapons to
armor?
weapons armor has its own list.
Okay,
Yep.
that's what I figured about. Because I think the only weapon I have that needs a +1 is the glaive.
Weapons to weapons, armor to armor,
Yep.
shields to shields.
There's a
That's what I
basic.
about figured if I want to
Yeah,
just
there's
make
the
sure.
basic runes, which are your armor proficiency runes, your weapon proficiency runes, and I think shields don't get a proficiency rune necessarily, but
They don't have a potency rune.
Yeah.
Their only rune is reinforcing, which
Mhm.
isn't considered basic, weirdly. But also, it doesn't matter because it's their only rune.
and so they line up, and then you get the special runes, which are like, returning, fire, that type of stuff. And you can put X number of runes on your equipment that match the level of the proficiency rune.
Yep. So, +1 item. I can have 1 property rune.
Speaking of level of the property runes, we need to know if we need to get Don working on some things.
Well, I mean, a lot of property runes are
Mine is armor.
expected to be, after a few levels, not right away.
Look, Laylee needs an armor property rune.
Armors are supposed to be,
Armor's higher
5,
level.
I think?
Armor's 5, yes.
And
Yes, we shouldn't have it yet.
Yeah.
We should have +1 weapons, so that's it.
yeah, this is really liking to give you guys out +1 weapons. I'm surprised, actually.
Which is
Yeah,
fine,
I was,
which is
I was
great.
like, holy heck, it's good. It's just surprising.
I'm not against it. Get the +1 weapons.
Well, yeah, no, it's just like, if you look at,
Like,
it's,
There are level 3 property runes, which means Don could absolutely craft some property runes to put on things.
There is a single level 2 property rune.
There
let's
is,
go.
in fact, a single level 2 one,
Yep.
in addition to there being some
they're,
level 3 ones.
and they're all like the cheap one, like the fairly cheap ones too. Like, I think it's like very, very low effect ones.
Crushing isn't bad, but it's uncommon, so would need a...
We do underwater, though. I think that's the...
I
Oh,
don't think
well-
that's the biggest deal on this.
Well, of course that makes sense because weapon potency is a level 2 rune to begin with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you get,
Striking's only 4.
yeah, weapon potency is level
What is
2,
that?
armor is level 5, then it's level
Strike
8,
is next
I think,
level.
for weapon 2,
s-
or 7, 1 to 2.
Striking is
10.
level 4.
Level
Potency
4?
2 is
10
10.
for 2. Yeah, potency 2 is 10.
2, 4,
Armor
10, 12, and
resilience
19.
is 8.
I'd have to look at my basic runes again. It's been so long since I've had to look at runes.
But like returning is actually level 3.
It's not a bad one.
Yeah, returning's always it's a pretty simple one, and it's got a lot of usages.
Baleless Fall.
Like
Can't do that yet, but we'll get there.
you could stick returning on some sort of weapon that can be thrown for Laylee. We could move the +1 over to one of my throwing knives, and we could give that to Laylee for Laylee to have a ranged attack with.
A ranged attack that doesn't require her to drink blood afterwards, otherwise getting a negative. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and plus it's a ranged. It would be a ranged attack that is piercing damage, and it's a thrown, so it can use the strength modifier for damage some.
Which one was
Though I'm pretty sure that how the blood drinking works for that, it still wouldn't allow them to drink the blood, even though it's going back on the weapon.
Wouldn't hurt
Reading
me
this.
though.
Because it's specifically melee attacks, I'm sure.
I do think it is specifically melee, yeah.
Which is
Feats.
something that
Don't mind me just looking up the archetype.
doesn't 100% make sense in practice.
When you cast a spell that
but
requires a spell roll, apply additional damage. When using Blood Rage, increase additional weapon damage. Let's see, Harvest Blood. That's what I'm looking for.
Last action
Melee strike,
successful,
yep.
piercing or slashing melee strike against target that is not immune to bleed.
So basically, if we go up against oozes or slimes, don't cast magic.
or undead.
Or undead, yes.
Oh yeah, undead is immune to bleed. Wait, are they blanket immune to bleed?
Yeah.
Because I thought they took that and mind altering off.
No, undead was blanket immune to bleed, which is why when you got
Undead
basic
immunities.
undead benefits, you got immunity to bleed. But it's not. So it's because bleed states that it must be living. Like, bleed damage actually states that in it. Which means undead and constructs and such are immune by default because they're not living. Remember, we got confused at that over Leandara being immune to bleed, and then after looking into it, it's like, oh, yeah, technically, it's just really weirdly... It's a weird interaction between different things.
That doesn't help me. That's right. Trying to find. I think it was trying to find bleed damage. Was hard because it's hidden in a weird part of the rules. Special type of physical
Bleed
damage is bleed. Persistent, as such, no effect. It is a persistent damage that represents the loss of blood. As such, has no effect on non-living creatures or living creatures that don't need blood to live. So they have to be a living creature.
Ooh, a chakra both returning could be fun.
Yes, a chakram with returning can be very fun.
There's a lot of things with returning that can be fun. Because all of a sudden, swords are meant for throwing.
Boomerangs are also a fun one because they got 60-foot range.
The sword of throwing.
Yes, the sword of throwing.
They don't have
Wielded
the
by
throne
Uthal,
trait.
False hope.
You see, the way we get it a throne trait is that we move to Starfinder, it becomes a laser sword.
Be a lot lighter.
You're not serious,
I mean, that's a bright idea.
And then we just we go into an arena that happens to just have a bunch of platforms, and it somehow magically appears.
Laser sword and throwing just reminds me of freaking the lightsaber throw ability from Force Awakens. Not, yeah.
Dare wares. General.
So you're saying
There's
we
a
need
lot.
to have that module that puts Starfinder 2e stuff into Pathfinder. Got it.
Look, if we ever
I call
actually,
Astrozoan.
if we ever actually play a game that's not a adventure path, and we want to mix,
We can't.
we can figure that out.
They should play well together. They're supposed to, at least.
I mean, the Starfinder stuff might be a little more powerful, just because of what it is.
Different
Cause it-
baseline.
Base tech versus fantasy tech.
Yeah.
You're allowed to fly a little more.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Flying and everything has ranged. So that's why flying isn't that strong.
Yeah. Now, if we ever actually did a Starfinder campaign, I would actually argue for still doing a stamina system because I liked the idea of the stamina system. It'd be weird to implement, but we could try it at least.
Yeah, because for now, they don't have that alternate rule, and even Remaster doesn't have that alternate rule either.
Is it not in the GMG? I thought it was.
Is it? Because
I'm pretty certain stamina's in the GMG. It's like one of the default alternate rules because they knew they had Starfinder coming up.
Well, yeah, in the Game Mastery Guide, but I'm saying like the GM core. Like it's not remastered. Or wait, there's a Star. Is there a Starfinder GMG out already?
There is. Maybe they didn't remaster it.
I don't know.
Yeah, because the feats and the actions for stamina are all in the Game Mastery Guide on Nethys, so it's legacy content.
Yeah. Maybe not enough people were using it, from what they could tell, to care to bring it back.
Well, it's also like it wasn't that fleshed out. 2 actions and 2 feats. That's it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a side type of play. They don't want to add too much to it.
Anyways.
But yeah. Well, yeah, back to the actual game. What do you guys want to do now?
Reconnoiter.
I think
Yes,
you've already
alright.
reconnoitered this area. You were about to move out of it when this happened.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had successfully reconnoitered it.
Oh yes, it's successfully reconnoitered. It's green.
As
There's
this
a rock
happens,
here.
Akundaio's gonna be like, well,
Also, I am taking the additional 10 minutes to get my focus point back.
I should probably distribute these items that have weight to them.
Akundaio's like, well, for now, I think they'll rest up. Do you know of a safe place I can go? I can travel to rest up for a little while.
There's a trading post, like a good day and a half journey north.
I'll head there then. Thank you for the help, and good luck on your kingdom. We'll stop by once you've got that built. And so he will take off there, and I thought I had that turned on here. Yellow means unexplored. Effectively. Why is that? Why am I missing like where all your campsites are and whatnot?
Did you show colored hexes need to be on? This is turned off for me. I can't.
It does need to be on, but
I thought
it's
I
like
had it
the
on.
like paint drop, water drop, whatever you want to call it.
There, yep. So I'm looking. I keep looking for a hex, and I look at the toggle hex controls every time instead, which is what toggles the hover
Mm-hmm.
info. So I keep looking for that. I think that's my problem. But you all are going to be traveling, I take it, to the old Sycamore at this point?
That was the plan.
Okay.
That's the plan.
Well.
One action to travel there.
Yep.
One action to start reconnoitering it if we don't immediately need to start dealing with the things in the old Sycamore itself.
I think I'm trying to remember. Did you? Because I think you reconnoitered and then we're going to travel. So I think you've already used one action.
Okay. I don't remember which order it was.
I don't remember either.
I'm good with saying that and just we move there and then camp.
Because yeah, you took 2 actions to just walk into this hex, spent the night, and then reconnoitered, which was an action, and we're going to move afterwards. So, action for the day to move.
Time to make camp.
Do you want me to distribute these coins evenly for you all?
Sure.
Yes, please.
Include Lindsay, though.
No, I didn't, but ooh, will. It'll be fine.
Lindsay's up to a whole gold piece, guys.
Oh my goodness.
Lindsay's basically like, you guys can handle it. We need all the money we can get together for starting a kingdom, right?
Exactly.
Just don't go spending it all, okay? On other things.
Alright, so how much did you need to make those property runes now?
I don't know, but I just had a brilliant idea of our every new kingdom needs a casino. Am I right?
Oh God.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh God.
Man,
I
once
mean, to be fair, we would be the ones that have the odds in our favor in this case. As long as you don't go and spend your money at the casino you opened.
The house
Oh.
always wins. Call me Mrs. House.
I'll put a doctor there. Doctor House.
Hey, I knew that half elf.
When
Very-
he said
very irritating.
when he said call me Mrs. House, I just pictured in Dr. House there is like this little old woman that has a crush on House that because of the particular disease she has has like very strong desires, and every time, like, she only shows up a couple times, but every time she does, she's like really flirtatious towards Dr. House,
Oh gosh.
So that's what I pictured when Steve said, "Call me Mrs. House."
I was
gracious.
making a Fallout reference, but
See, I don't know
Mm.
Fallout, so
I barely know Fallout.
All right, you guys are going to start setting up a camp.
yep.
Probably not going to go right to the old. Are you going to go right to the old sycamore, or are you going to stay a little ways away just in case?
I mean, we know there's Mifflets in there, so probably stay a little bit away, find a better spot to camp.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
With that said, camp sheet is up. Feel free to roll your. Well, you definitely found a good spot to camp.
Yay!
It's like a campfire already here and everything. I hope a wisp doesn't appear.
Let's see, 4. Advance
No,
another 2
no, we'll
hours,
just-
so it's 6.
we'll just wake up in the middle of the night to a white attack.
Oh my gosh.
The random extra wisp that they really buffed and added to the CRPG to where it was a CR15 creature sitting in this area. I still do not understand. I wiped that thing
Wait.
so many times
Wait.
though because I made sure I killed it.
Oh goodness gracious.
I killed a CR15 with a level 3 party.
I mean, that is very impressive. I'm just sitting here and was like, I'm already struggling on one hard encounter. What do you mean?
To
Are
be
you
fair, it
actually
was
playing the
first
RPG
edition
right now out
Pathfinder.
there?
Yeah, I haven't gotten to the kingdom building section yet, but I ran into a water elemental. And I'm just like, oh, okay. This is unfortunate.
And the water elemental's not that bad.
It is when everyone
it's definitely
misses
easier than the
constantly,
wisp.
including
It's
my
definitely
highest damage
way
dealer
easier than
being
the
my
wisp.
magus.
Yeah, the problem is I know if I try to play it, I'll just get hit with so much decision paralysis on my own that I just won't
Yes,
get anywhere.
which is part of the reason why you think I am so insane for what I did with it.
Yes, yes, indeed.
Because I modded it to put all of the feats and all of the subclasses and all of the Pathfinder
You
First
put
Edition
everything in the 10 years of
options there.
Pathfinder First Edition into that game.
Yes.
Good job.
Well, not everything. I specifically disabled Unchained.
Okay, fair. Look, we just got to be a summoner and we'll be okay.
And yet you still probably didn't choose a shifter.
I mean, one of the characters, yeah. One of the times I ran through, I did. But, I mean, let's be honest. Divine Hunter is just dumb.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Are you going to organize watch?
Did.
You
I
did
was
already? Oh,
Thinking...
okay.
I
Close.
would prefer to be the one cooking this time.
Why did Steve also get? Okay, no, just the bounce just threw me off. All right.
Tell a horrifying campfire story too. but-
Yeah, you could tell a campfire story. You could try to hunt and gather. It's up to you.
I'll do the campfire story for now. 'cause I
Okay.
think we have plenty of food, don't we?
We have
Or
a
was I
fair
wrong?
bit of...
Just for reference, this is your food count here.
40, 26, 11. Oh, wait, that's 40 rations, isn't it?
That's 40 rations. You have
40
26
rations.
basics and 11 special.
That's not a lot compared to what you usually need to eat, right?
Or never heard.
More it you burn through that really fast depending on what you cook.
Yeah, I'll just do hunt and gather then, because I'm like, I thought it was like up to like the 40s and stuff, and I didn't realize it was down to like 20s.
Yeah, no, based on what you cook, based on what gets cooked, it's surprising how quick those rations are, all that food's burned through. Okay.
Go, more ingredients.
Or don't hurt.
You like got basically the
Good amount.
yeah.
Maxed
You're
out
back.
the D4, huh?
Get back special ingredients.
You got max special ingredients, yeah.
Nice.
Anyway, you can go ahead and cook your meal, whichever one you're cooking.
Hooray, success.
See, the hearty meal burns through 20 basic ingredients.
And 5 rations.
Yeah.
4 basic ingredients per person eating it,
Mm-hmm.
and 1 ration per.
So going and consistently gathering is a very useful thing.
Hey, at least we get a +1 status bonus to the next saving throw we attempt during the next 24 hours.
Yes, indeed.
Don't forget to apply it.
Everyone should have it.
Yeah.
Has
I'm
the
saying
effect.
when it gets triggered, it doesn't auto-trigger. So don't forget to apply the
Also,
+1 when
one.
we make a save.
Because a round of 2 hours have gone by. Okay. I never opened that up, but that's okay. Who is on first watch? Just to make sure.
I believe that was Laylee.
Lately?
So looks like our original order was Lena was on first watch, but
Okay, it was Lena, then Laylee.
Lena, Haru, Dawn,
Or was-
Laylee is the order.
Right.
That's why.
Okay. I can be on first watch, that's fine.
Everyone has ownership of the journal entry called orders for things like that.
Somewhere in there, we're gonna have Lindsay take a
Mhm.
watch. So probably actually Lindsay first, then Lena, since Lena's got low light at least. Any input?
It's on you guys, so
Yeah, I'm asking any input from the rest of the party.
I
my
don't
brain.
really care. Sure.
As long as it makes sense that I'm in darkness.
in the darkness.
We're in
it's not
darkness.
in
It's dawn.
daylight.
We're in
Haru
darkness.
and Dawn would still be during the overnight. It would still have Dawn taking the shift that finishes at dawn.
Oh goodness. Didn't even think about that.
That was
It's been
the
that way.
original point of putting Dawn there.
Goodness. I mean, I don't care particularly what the order of the watch is. I just know I have to be in daylight since I have
Yes.
the not eyes. The not.
The
dark
not
vision eyes.
eyes.
The not
You
dark
don't
vision
have
eyes.
eyes?
Yeah,
I
I'm
didn't
playing a
know
blind
you-
character, by the way. Yeah, I just. been
I
relying
didn't
on
know you
Premise
got hit
the whole
that
time.
hard by the troll.
Oh goodness gracious!
Alright, Bryce, you heard him. He's permanently blind now.
That'd be so terrible to roleplay. Actually, role playing wouldn't be the hard part. Combat would be the difficult part. It's like, all right, I have tremor sense. Characters, the enemies flying, have no idea where they are.
But how are you getting tremor sense anyways?
That is a good question.
I think there's a.
I'd have to be a druid, I think. Level
Like you
minimum level 3
have
druid.
to be.
I think there's a dedication that you can get it through,
I believe there is. Might even be a race you can get it through.
but I think it's a higher level dedication.
In early game, it's just druid spells.
So, anyways, so Lindsay's shift first, then. I'm gonna
Yeah.
say I'm not gonna roll for Lindsay here. Someone else can roll for Lindsay.
You can get Tremor Sense at level 1. That's hilarious.
What is it? Imprecise or precise?
It is imprecise. It also gives you burrow speed.
That should be Lindsay's roll.
Just the whole party.
Or no, just gives you Tremor Sense. No burrow speed.
Just the whole party staring at an enemy, except for the blind person, and then the enemy moves within range, and it's just, guys, something's nearby. I don't know where it is, but it's nearby.
Thanks, me. You're actively fighting it.
Oh gosh, I don't know if it's possible, but it'd be so freaking funny to have like a Toph character in the Toph like inspired character. But again, that'd be super difficult to do.
A what character?
Toph from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh, I really need to watch that at some point.
Yes, you do.
Dude, you have to get precise Tremor Sense. Ideally
Yep.
at 60 foot.
But see,
Ideally,
if
yes.
you're going to be playing a character like Toph, you have to have the humor of Toph.
That's also hard.
Yeah.
That's the thing that makes Toph so good, is that despite her being blind, she is the most smart-ass of the group.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
Hey, look, it's over there.
Where?
Oh,
Ah.
you forgot I was blind.
yeah, I may not have watched through Last Airbender, but I do know the character once you pointed out where they were from well enough to know that, yeah, they definitely are, but I have a correction for you, Bryce. It is not despite her being blind.
Oh yeah, it's because she's blind.
Like, obviously, you're an Earth kineticist. You gotta do that.
Yeah. I mean, basically all the Avatar benders are kineticists
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
with Monk as the subclass.
Archetype monk.
Honestly, most of the benders are probably dual classed.
Yeah.
Like they all of their stuff, or no, they are kineticist dual classed with kineticist. Because
See-
each one of them just has all the techniques ever.
I mean, you gotta get metal bending somehow, right?
You do realize that kineticist by default can branch to another.
Well, I just meant more feats.
Yeah, but I'm responding to Alex saying you gotta get metal bending somehow.
Yeah, you can't just dual gate.
The only reason why I would say they have Monk is because they are all experts in hand-to-hand combat as well.
They are martial artists.
And they're just using the element effectively to supplement their martial arts. As the doggo is decidedly heavily licking my hand. For some reason. Huh.
I guess you got too salty.
I guess. Or
Hooray, she's in camera now.
she got too salty that I'm not giving her attention. Huh. Is this what you wanted? Is this what you wanted?
She's like, no,
Kind
I
of.
wanted my attention, the throwing kind of attention.
Kind of feel like we're stopping with us making camp on account of things cannot stay on track at all.
At all.
It probably is a good thing to do.
We have been like 20 minutes
Oh,
making camp.
Yeah.
We
Sorry.
did the Lindsay's perception roll.
We did do Lindsay's perception roll. And she noticed that there was movement in the grass.
Oh.
It was Coco.
Sorry, I was actually setting up the map. That's why it was honestly taking a little bit.
That's fair. And then we got Coco tracked.
Coco used pay attention to me. It's super effective.
It should be night. Hold on.
What are those?
Definitely can't see these. Not at all.
Well, I mean, they've been noticed and are being pointed out. So
We don't know yet if they're being pointed out.
Lindsay notices them as you're getting ready to go to sleep.
Fair enough. And Lindsay would actually tell everyone. So.
Yes. She critically succeeded on her perception roll. She notices them right away. But we'll pause there then, because unless we want to do another fairly fast combat, because this one should be fairly fast.
This one would be pretty quick.
We could do this combat pretty quick for you guys.
I would like to talk to them.
Oh my gosh.
God.
They are animals, are they not?
They are.
I would like to talk to them and try to convince them to leave us be.
Roll persuasion, I guess.
Hooray! Animal diplomacy.
Is my diplomacy right there? So, make an impression, I would assume, is what
Yes.
I'm actually going to use.
Well, yeah.
That was so close to the 20.
They immediately turn around and run
I would-
off.
That low for there. Well, we
Well,
win.
let's see here. That's an encounter with 2 level 2 creatures, which would be 40 XP each, which would mean that was 80 XP.
I didn't know their will was that low.
Dang.
You crit heavily.
Huh?
We crit
Nine.
heavily on
You
a
rolled
9?
a crit success on that.
On a
They
9?
they have a negative
Rated.
modifier?
No. Your total is 29. Oh, wait. No. It's,
Wow.
2 plus 7. Total's 9.
never mind. My freaking scroll wheel was up to where you got that crit for where you got a 29 earlier, and it shifted to that.
I was about to say a
Weird.
9.
Never mind. No, they don't listen to you.
Okay. It's like, there's no way.
I'm sorry.
We understand, Bryce. Truly.
It literally was sitting in a spot. This is my one problem with the chat in Foundry. It's very easy to miss that you are scrolled up.
Yeah, that's fair.
And it's
Yeah, it should
shifted.
be more up.
One tiny little arrow at the side.
Yeah. The entire thing shifted. So I'm like, oh, that's what you rolled. Because it shifted and it happened to put your place card at the bottom because you critically succeeded on your camp search.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, no. That is a failure, and they move into attack instead.
Oh, there we go.
At least it technically didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Encounter created, toggle combat state.
Wow. Wow.
Christian,
What's up? Sorry, my brain died.
combat. I need you to roll initiative and someone
Initiative.
to handle Lindsay's as well.
There's mine. Someone already rolling. Yes, that's what just happened. Okay, cool.
Wow.
Sorry, I like completely zoned for a
Good job,
second.
Lily.
Yay! At the end of the. I mean, it's better than rushing up first and getting double crit. So.
You
If
rolled
these
a
things
4.
hurt you, I'd be very upset at the.
I would be upset too.
I mean,
They wouldn't kill me like the troll, but it still
no.
suck.
But they technically can double crit.
They can, yeah.
All right.
Technically speaking.
Someone else can play Lindsay this
Funny enough, Lindsay, who rolled a critical success on her perception, is the one going first.
Okay, cool. She can't see shit.
Yeah, she has normal vision.
Well, I guess I inspired a courage.
I inspired the courage.
There.
Blue circle. Ah! You know what? It's not blue circle with weird swirl for effect.
Here. Technically, Bear gets inspired.
Because I don't have
The
the...
horses technically get inspired.
Because
She gets inspired.
I didn't turn on the effects stuff.
Yep.
You
Most of
know
them
what?
are decent. It's just some of them are not. And I couldn't figure out how to stop those certain ones.
Luckily, it's dark. So, cast the light spell.
The light
But
spell
she can't
that
see anything.
that matches the power of this campfire.
That's fair, maybe not light spell.
Oh yeah, that's old light, isn't it?
Prop.
Yeah. It is the old light put in her sheet.
It's probably what was originally on our sheet because a lot of things are based on in this are still based on non-remaster.
Pre-remastering.
Because the new light gives you a 120-foot range for where you can put it.
And it's an orb.
That'd be great,
Basically.
because then she'd put it to where
Yeah.
she saw them.
We could easily swap that out real quick. So that it's the correct light spell.
I now have 3 light spells. Let's go.
Yeah, that was not the remaster one.
Yeah. Then yeah, I am going to cast light. I have to choose a target, don't I?
Nope, you
Telekinetic
can just
hand instead of mage hand.
it straight says you could just
It's an orb.
create
Put
an
an
orb
orb.
anywhere.
I created an orb. Because that would be in the direction she saw near the edge of her vision, so
Yep.
that would actually make sense. Oh look, she can see them now. That is her turn now.
All right.
Pigment replaced ghost sound. And is better than ghost sound.
It looks like they buffed a lot of the utility spells. And
Yeah, because they were pretty weak, honestly. That was one of the big
the
complaints.
offensive spells looks like they stayed the same, which is
Yeah.
good.
That was one of the big complaints, though, is that spellcasters felt a lot weaker.
Because not the utility nerfed.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
Well, the utility was nerfed. Spell damage was nerfed, and the amount of and because spells were 2 action, this is still a complaint for Pathfinder, but because spells are 2 action versus someone who's a marshal could attack twice in a turn potentially dish out more damage based on their actions. Especially lower level spells felt like just a waste of time.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were doing the same amount of damage as someone who going bop, and that person could go bop twice, but the spellcaster could only do it once.
I still feel that basically every cantrip that does damage, if it's attack, it should only be 1 action.
And the remastered
That I agree with.
telekinetic projectile is now in there too.
Okay. Yeah, I do agree that cantrips, I don't see why those couldn't have been 1 action.
On the utility cantrips especially, come on. Light shouldn't be 2 actions, come on.
Yeah.
With how free dark vision is for, everything.
Attack
is it
cantrips, I understand. But...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that basically, a lot of people felt especially early level spellcasters, it's like, why even do any casting?
Also,
cast
they gave us
Protector tree.
But it's because they wanted the design of Pathfinders that the casters aren't meant to be pure blaster casters.
And then command kitty. Go. Whatever distances.
And yeah.
The only argument I would have is the
Command
number of
kitty
spells
does.
you can learn hurts the design philosophy, in my opinion.
Casters definitely don't feel as good to play as they
Yeah.
do in other games.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you also don't
Which
want
was partially
5e
on
where
purpose.
by the end of it, the caster's basically the one doing all the work.
In 5e, where you're better off just having a party of clerics and
Yeah.
almost any other diverse party.
You mean, by the end of it, you mean level 7?
Level
Wait, it wouldn't
5,
be a
really.
set shield. It's 2 actions for that.
Maybe 8. Well, 5 when
Anyways.
the marshal's finally gonna do things.
Yep. Kind of.
Also, honestly, heal and harm, such great spells, and then they just didn't do what they did with that with anything else.
They did more spells like heal and harm. But basically.
I'll take a 1-action fireball, please. Or a 3-action fireball. Let's go.
Like, oh yeah, it's a 1-action, flame bolt. It's a 2-action burning hands and a 3-action fireball. In 1 spell. Damage goes up with level.
So, don't mind me just checking numbers here.
Rutabaga. They combine 3 different spells in one. As long as the level made sense.
I don't know whose horse is this one up here.
Why is it
Oh,
so
gosh.
far away from everyone?
Oh, I know whose
riding
horse
horse.
it is.
Is that mine?
Someone's going to have their horse die to a thylacine again.
I didn't even like think about it, so the horse is probably gonna be with the other horses.
I'm sorry,
Why
it would
not?
be
You get mine.
hilarious
No,
if it actually
right
did
at
that.
the beginning of this, I moved my horse, and then I saw Steve like kind of seem to notice what I did, and then go over and move his next to mine. Nothing said the whole time.
Okay,
Huh.
Mine has been underneath me the whole time.
this
Oh, boy.
so
I don't wish for my named horse to die.
we're gonna get
I don't wish for my named horse.
2 actions
I'll
there.
say, I don't wish for our second named horse to die.
The
And
horse
then-
gets named 3.
It's like at this point, what's a good flower for representing 3? A good flower for representing death.
No, it's just
Nightshade?
horse, but with a C instead of an S.
Goodness.
The Thylacine is doing its thing of advancing on us. Go. The other one might not get a chance to even advance. It'll be funny.
And then it is going to
It's a
Just wanna
target
throw a
one.
bomb.
pounce. Targeting Lindsay.
Lindsay, no. Oh, she actually has okay AC.
Alright, that's it. The bottle light. The
Oh, wait.
bottle lightning's coming out.
Oh, she has pet armor. She can wear that. It's comfy.
It's fine, it misses.
I had to make sure she had her armor or not. The answer she does.
Haru.
Alright. This one that's way away out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, it's gonna be hunted.
Okay.
And then it's gonna get shot at.
Pew pew.
'Cause I don't want to deal with a rage penalty. So I won't. Wow, that's that damage roll.
That's a damage roll.
Might as well shoot it again. Why not? Why am I rolling low now? Sadness.
Because it's not a troll.
Yep. Oh, well. I think it's to rush now. It'd be hurt.
Yeah. Hold on. Check something here. Wouldn't be able to. Okay.
Can see the whole battlefield. Can see 2 areas. It's a difference. I'm so used to light. I guess Mochi can't see.
It's gonna come down here. And then it's going to pounce and attack Haru. I'm gonna kind of run up, leap, and try to bite
What?
Haru.
I mean, it does have a higher chance than normal. Since I don't have
Only
armor
Lily
on.
was a fighter.
Lena's just gonna be standing behind them. Oh, that's surprising.
That would have hit you if I didn't have my armor.
Lena's just gonna be behind them, going, "Man, I told you guys you should have gone."
Lily.
Full well what's about to happen.
And we were awake when this started, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so I forgot to do this, so I'm
You
gonna
have
just
a
do this
weapon.
now.
Understanding and you have a weapon out.
Goodbye.
Alright. one attack here.
Whack.
So you have chosen death.
Pretty
I'm
much.
kind of surprised it wasn't a crit.
I'm kind of surprised too, but my rolls haven't been. Well, that was a 15, so it wasn't bad. Not feeling good. It's still alive. Okay.
Well, yeah. Only did 9 damage.
That's true.
You rolled relatively low. This means you make a second attack.
Mm,
Yeah, I gotta see what's doing that
I was debating.
difference on the two hovers, because I at least see there's the Foundry built-in one that says like badly injured, and then the second one that says not feeling good.
Why would you debate going to the other one instead of finishing that one when the other one has multiple people that can hurt it?
That's true. Because this
I mean,
one has
not that that one
more
doesn't,
people.
but it's a while before Haru gets his turn again.
I think.
And he's got a ranged weapon out anyways.
I mean, I could
Let me double
pull
check
out my
what this
melee
says
weapon
again.
and
You could,
save action to swing it.
but you'd have to stow or
It's a short
drop.
bow. I don't have to do either.
Eh,
2
do
damage.
you not have
okay.
a shield on?
No.
Fair enough.
If we were sleepy, though.
And
You managed to miss.
no, I'm not doing this today.
You still miss. And it was a better roll, so you don't get that hero point back.
Nope, I don't. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I have a third attack because things, but gosh dang it, man. Okay, well,
there you go.
That is justifying. That was
You
actually
can,
way too good.
you can roll your damage purely for the catharsis.
Roll's been damage.
It's a roll. Okay, it wasn't minimum damage, but
It would have been funny if it was min damage.
It still would have killed.
I would have cried so much.
Min damage would not have killed.
Minimum crit damage?
It would not have killed. You literally
So you're saying
7. So that's 7 minimum there, plus 1d8.
plus 2.
so it's
7, 8, 9, 10 would
15?
your minimum damage would have been 10.
No.
2, it's
2 times 7 plus 1
plus
Would be
2 bleed.
15.
because the 1d8 plus 6 is 7. That gets multiplied by 2. That's the part that's multiplied
Yeah.
by 2. So that's 14 plus 1 is 15 plus 2 bleeds 17.
16. Well, the bleed, yeah.
Okay.
would be Separate. That and I forgot to add the glaive bonus if there was 1 more HP, so whatever.
Where's the Oh, it's deadly D8 that adds to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. No,
deadly
then it
D8
would have
forced
yeah,
it
no.
through.
It's like there's no way it would have lived through 15 plus damage when the 9 put it badly injured. That's not how math works.
Because so the reason why I was
Deadly
saying it would have
D8
lived
is
is because
reality.
22 is double the amount of health. So having that would have been 11, and I'm not fully mathing at right now.
Yeah.
We're getting to the end point anyways. This is why I'm not the one doing the calculations, the computer is.
Mhm.
Fair.
And if it weren't, then I would do them for you anyways at that point.
Yes.
Alright.
Anyway, Dawn.
Quick bomber. Bottle lightning, throw bottle lightning.
Okay.
Thought that was
Is
gonna
that
be on
his
the 20
damage?
For a moment.
Yes, flash is only hitting the target.
Mm-hmm.
Zapped.
That is a decent amount to zap. That is actually one.
And
Ooh, it's off guard.
oh, neat. I didn't know that. Oh, I need to use bottled lightning more often.
Yeah, it just straight makes it off guard until the start of your next turn.
And then
If it hits.
after I do that, zap.
Zappity, zap and more zap.
Yes.
Avoiding that multiple attack penalty, I see.
Oh goodness.
Aw.
Nice. Full damage.
All right. Zaps are done.
See, I'm my turn.
The great zappening.
Well, it was Alex controlling Lindsay, so
The creature that's alive. I see some spells that do damage.
I mean, I feel like the first thing you're doing is sustaining a spell.
Yeah, obviously. Sustaining. Fire Courage.
In case it matters.
See, that's just 2d6. That does 2d6. That's good. Egg shot! I need to make sure I target the right one, though. And cast a spell. Hit the attack.
That hits with a crit.
That
That
crits?
critically hits.
Oops.
Roll damage!
Good job rolling almost minimum damage, Alex.
I know,
was-
I rolled great.
Did you roll crit damage there?
No, it did not roll crit damage.
Okay, so I'll just double it.
And it gets
Dazzle?
yeah,
Double the poison damage and the target becomes dazzled,
dazzled
for
for
a minute.
1 minute.
It's like last.
It is dazzled for the rest of its life.
So it's off guard and dazzled.
And at death's door.
Lindsay's turn.
I
Yep.
Oh,
command
goodness.
Kitty have a meal.
Well, look, Kitty kills it. I think that just kills it.
Yeah,
Better.
it died.
Hooray.
Like Lena's just going, Kitty, they wouldn't listen, so you get to have a meal.
Yeah, I have a quick question.
Yeah?
Am I missing something? Why does Lindsay have more XP than I do?
Because we didn't actually adjust the XP, we just adjust the level up.
Yeah, we just
That's all.
bumped the level without changing the XP.
Okay. Whew. I want to make sure I didn't miss something.
I'm not counting Lindsay as XP leveling as the same as you guys. You guys are getting full XP, even though Lindsay technically is a full character. Because I don't want to punish you
No,
guys
we're-
for having Lindsay in the party.
We're on an XP scale, whereas Lindsay is milestone leveling, and the milestones are our levels.
Yes.
As it should.
Because it technically says that since Lindsay is a full character, Lindsay should be treated as such and should be getting her split of the XP. And I'm like, no.
Damn, yeah. Okay, so I should be at 827, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
And with that,
There
The
is
rest
now
of
a
the-
small tree
Yep.
growing next to our campfire.
as the night goes
Just an
by,
ordinary one.
as the night goes by, the smell of the blood actually keeps other creatures away. The sense of a
Fast flies.
large group with blood nearby, other creatures just stay away.
Ugh, all these flies.
And besides the flies. Swarm of flies. Like, here it comes. Hold on. I'm
Next
curious
thing
now.
we know, we're fighting a giant fly.
Yeah. There's a swarm of flies.
Has to be a giant wasp. Just so we can make a pun with the name Beelzebub.
Huh.
I'll take that silence as affirmation that I was funny. Thank you.
Oh. No, I was trying to see if they actually had like a fly swarm. I don't see one. Apparently giant flies actually have some disease on them.
And they are only a CR1, so.
They are, because they're still just a fly, just big. For some reason, though, they have a +3 the wisdom? Excuse me?
I mean, what is the instinct basically?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess.
But a 16 wisdom?
They are very perceptive, and they just tried to shoehorn that in.
Could probably change the fen mosquito swarm into a fly swarm.
Look, since there's no fly swarm, obviously you just have us attacked by a tooth fairy swarm.
We are calling it here for tonight.
Ooh, a trilobite swarm.
An amoeba
Oh,
swarm.
speaking of freaking swarms, I hated those mother truckers.
I mean, a sorceress skull swarm.
Oh. I just hate the term swarm now.
A swarm of swarms.
Ooh, Sportlebore swarm.
I did the spider cave
Or-
in the CRPG with a party of primarily melees.
Yeah,
Squirrel swarm.
did you have a torch on you?
Is that how you're supposed to fight them?
Yeah.
Torches count as
No.
AoE.
I used almost the entirety of my alchemical potions to kill those things.
I mean, that works too, but torches count as AoE in PF1. Because of fire.
Now I know. But gosh, dang it, that would have helped.
That
so
that
much with the
swarm,
character.
they literally had to nerf that encounter away from PF1 rules because so many people died to that swarm.
In the CRPG?
Uh-huh. That swarm
It's like one of the only things nerfed in the CRPG.
destroyed players because they didn't have the ability to, they didn't know how to handle a swarm for PF1. And there's nothing in the
That
game,
makes sense.
there's nothing in the CRPG that gives warning on how to.
Other
I
than
think
the fact that there is a torch given to you right before it.
And that's
There's
all.
That, but it also steals your actions if it goes through you.
But stream, that's where we're calling for tonight. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you later. And even when everyone's hitting crits, don't get too salty.